Hey, you're on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Thanks for riding with us today. Time now for This Week in Auto History, Mr. Mars.
Okay. As soon as I turn it on, it is.
You need to stop. He needs to take that away from him.
I'm
You've got a microphone switch over there, and he turns it off.
And forgets to turn it on.
I thought you wanted it off.
That's when he wants it off, he wants it off.
All right, Mars, go ahead.
Yeah. So this week in auto history, found 5 things that I thought were very interesting. This week in auto history, 1917, Glenn Curtiss designed an aluminum autoplane. Had 3 wings spanning 40 feet. The car's engine actually drove a propeller at the rear of the car. And while it didn't actually fly, it did a bunch of hops, but it's considered the first flying car.
God. Ooh. Yeah, I can see you in that thing.
1909, Hudson Motor Car Company was founded. In 1910, a total of 4,500 Hudson automobiles left the assembly line, which was a record for all automakers that year. The Hudson name saw its last car come off the assembly line in 1957. When Chevrolet rolled out the Corvette prototype in January 1953, less than a month later, Ford suddenly came up with a Thunderbird prototype. In its first year, it sold 16,155 units, which outsold the Corvette that year. And the Thunderbird lasted through 11 generations, ended production in 2005. Its main claim to fame was it made the Corvette get better. February 1959, the High Bank 2.5-mile Daytona International Speedway hosts the first Daytona 500. 41,000 fans attended the inaugural event, and the winner was not decided until 61 hours after the race ended because they had it was the photo finish. They had to develop the film so that they could look at it and see who won.
Get the photo, Matt.
And lastly, the aerodynamic Plymouth Superbird, while we're at the Daytona 500, ran in February of 1970. The number 40 car, driven by Pete Hamilton for Petty Enterprises, crossed the finish line a full 3 car lengths ahead of the number 2 car, which immediately got people looking at how to disqualify it and keep it from running anymore.
Mm-hmm. And they did.
And they did.
And they did.
And that's this week in auto history.
Thank you, sir. We'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email. The address here, info@inwheeltime.com.